Pete and I was staying at the Beverly Hills Hotel last weekend, and we were sitting in front of the fireplace, and I was like, my grandma told me that you really live life when you have sex in front of the fireplace. And so we had sex in front of the fireplace in honor of you.
Here she is bringing up sex again, and nobody's like into it. I'm like, keep the conversation going. Hi, YouTube. In this episode of the Kardashians, we get the BTS of that infamous variety shoot.
I mean, we got our ass up and work today.
Here we're getting little snippets of behind the scenes, even just seeing them film that interview standing awkwardly on those cubes while there are like 1,000 people around. You could tell in the moment when she is about to say that line.
I have the best advice for women in business.
And there's like a second, and then she just goes for it.
Get your ass up and work. Success is never easy. So if you put in the work, you will see results.
I feel like she thought it would be like hashtag girl boss vibes. And that obviously ended up being received very, very differently.
It's like I said what I said about people working. Do I believe in that? Yes. I believe that you have to work hard in order to do that. But I was just so blindsided by how angry people got.
She even said, I had to work my ass off 10 times harder because I had the sex tape drama lingering over me my entire career.
A reality show girl with a sex tape does not open doors. I had to work extra hard and harder to be taken seriously.
And Kris made a point where she's like, would you ask Jeff Bezos how he did it if he doesn't have talent? Like with this same questions.
I don't know why this question got started about how much talent we have. Would they ask Jeff Bezos that? Can you dance? Can you sing?
What's your talent? Like, it's making money, bitch. I mean, there was a moment in the car with Khloe and Kim talking about what's going on, and I felt like it was like a movie. Didn't you feel like it was a scene from The Devil Wears Prada with Miranda, like putting down her glasses, being like, it'll never end until we end.
It won't end until we end. But guess what? We're built for this.
I don't know if I am anymore.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Everybody wants this. Everybody wants to be us.
There was a quick Kanye mention in this episode. They were just talking about narratives, you know?
All the like false narratives that people believe in, and it's exhausting. And then it like goes into the whole, situation that you're dealing with of like, someone
Kanye
that
posted,
was
I can't see the kids. And I'm like, you were here this morning. Stop with this narrative.
Yeah.
I can't take
But
it
that's
anymore.
what I'm
But then I
saying
don't
is,
want to
like,
go
it's-
back and forth on the internet.
So like, is Kanye just like blatantly lying? Like he might be typing that when he's like at the house. Like, I don't understand.
Well, I understand Kanye needs to learn how co-parenting works.
At some point, you don't have to be cordial. Well, Kanye takes some social media hiatuses, but he is currently restricted on both Meta and Twitter because he went wild again. He started bashing different women in the industry, Gabriella, who is a very renowned fashion editor, then coming for Gigi Hadid, who tried to defend her. Then we have him coming for Jewish people, posting text messages with different people. And the moment that it seems like people in the media might be turning on him, they'll be like, well, Kim didn't invite me to Chicago's birthday party.
Yeah, I'm just wishing my daughter a public happy birthday. I wasn't allowed to know where her party was.
What?
I'm happy that he got restricted online because there has to be consequences. And I just think this would be the perfect time to insert Kim saying it's what she deserves.
It's what she deserves.
Kanye.
Pete mentioned again, and she awkwardly brings up to MJ how she had sex with Pete at the Beverly Hills Hotel in front of the fireplace.
Pete and I was staying at the Beverly Hills Hotel last weekend, and we were sitting in front of the fireplace just talking for hours. And I was like, my grandma told me that you really live life when you have sex in front of the fireplace. And so we had sex in front of the fireplace in honor of you.
And this isn't the first time. I feel like Kim has tried to speak about sex a few times.
I was just basically DTF. When I turned 40, everyone said it's the best sex of your life.
You are making me so horny.
And here she is bringing up sex again, and nobody's like into it. I'm like, keep the conversation going. Somebody else like chime in.
Yes, that's the best part about MJ is the fact that she's the one that told Kim that you have the best sex when you're over 40.
Grandma kept on telling me 40 is the best sex. And I was like, okay.
And I love how MJ thought she was like an exhibitionist and wants to have sex in the lobby of a hotel.
Not in the lobby.
Not in the lobby.
Like,
I know.
MJ, are you serious right now, girl? Be effing for real.
There was a more lighthearted side to this episode brought by Miss Coco, the most down to film any scene from monkeys to birds to peacocks. This peacock thing, the fact that they dragged in Martha Stewart to this because she has a peacock.
I started reaching out to Martha was because I had seen Martha on the Ellen show. And she was talking about her peacocks.
And like she comes with like a printed out PowerPoint of peacocks.
These are the peacocks.
Oh my gosh, you guys are really serious. This is so funny.
And seeing it like walk next to Khloe and like fly off like, oh.
Khloe, you lost the peacock on the first day. It's in a tree.
I'm so sorry.
What was happening? Why was Martha Stewart in the scene? I mean, I love the Martha Stewart little friendship, and I love that Martha Stewart is goals to Kris.
I am probably Martha Stewart's biggest fan.
The fact that Martha Stewart is like so nonchalant, like she's that boss of a bitch, and even Khloe said it, like she's not a snitch.
I love Martha Stewart. I love entertaining. I love organization. I also love that Martha is not a snitch, and it's like my kind of gal.
And that turns Khloe on.
Even the way she talked to Khloe, and she was like, what's going on with you? I don't read anything.
I don't read and watch all this stuff. So do you have a husband?
I just broke up with my daughter's dad
Oh.
a little bit ago. He had a baby with someone else while we were together.
And she's like, that's not nice.
That's not nice.
Like, no Martha. Well, how did you guys feel about this week's episode? Let us know in the comments below.
And make sure to check out all of our past recaps in case you missed them.
And also make sure you subscribe.